last weekend was huge for Dundee United as they made ground on the top two. As for Hibs and Rangers, what went on there? We'll talk about it and more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another match review, this time looking back at the Scottish Premiership, Matchday number 4, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Scottish Premiership related. Whoa! Football, we're getting it all here, boys! Under one, Rooski, that's right, Hibs, Hearts, Hibs and Rangers slipping it up this past week over in Scotland, but Dundee United edging closer to those top two spots. But anyway, we'll talk more about that in a minute, boys and girls. I want a big shout out to the Patreon gang, that's right, supporting the channel through and through, and they are my second family. I love you as all. The VIP gang, the 12 of yous, Dylan Goddard, LG and Cal, William Shepherd, Daniel Mellor, Bianca Muller, Cody Cahoe, Jacob Johansson, Tom Clark, Tom Beresford, Russell Frost, Johnstone, and Aztec, Marky B. Mark. Much love to you all. I love each and every one of yous. You're like my little children. That's right. I'm old enough probably to be your dad. You might not believe it, but I am. And yeah, big love to you guys. And of course, if anyone else wants to join that illustrious VIP gang of them gorgeous 12 people, there is a link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. Check it out. You can join me for as little as a can of Dr. Pepper Cherry diet that don't come around very often, boys and girls. It doesn't come around very often, especially when a carb-friendly diet like me. That shit is the best. Anyway, enough about the Dr. Pepper Cherries, whatever. Let's get into the thick of things to take a little look at match week number 4. What's going on here? Let's take a look at match week number 4. That's right. Let's jump in the deep end and take a little look at how we all got on with our predictions and, of course, the results. But yeah. So let's take a look at match week number 4 then, shall we? Now, before we take a look at your predictions and the results and of course, the prediction league, because that's what you're here for, really. Let's take a look at what went on this past week. Woo! Excuse me. Of course, the flipping COVID match of Celtic and Aberdeen was postponed, so there was nothing to see here. Now, hopefully, we should see the likes of Celtic and Aberdeen back this week. In fact, Aberdeen should have a double match week to look forward to this week to maybe get themselves up and at them and maybe put this COVID shenanigans behind them. So yeah, these two guys, nothing to see here. Match postponed, and again they'll be back in action later on this week. So let's kick it off with Hamilton Academicals. They took on St Mirren. Yes, that's right. 1-0 in the end. Here is the teams. Obika with the one and only goal. 19 shots on the day for the visitors, and 7 of them on target. 9 corners for them as well, 12 fouls. As for the host, 12 shots for them, 5 on target, 2 corners, 6 fouls. They actually had more possession, the hosts, this one, but unfortunately they were on the losing side on this bad boy as St Mirren came out on top with a 1-0 win. Good win for them as well, moves them up into the top 5, boys. Into the top 5. Next up, it was Kilmarnock taking on the Super Jays, and this one was a bit of a goal frenzy, if you can call it that, out in Scotland. 2-1 win in the end for the visitors again. St Johnstone getting goals from Wotherspoon on the 85th minute. O'Halloran with the winner on the 90th minute. They actually came from behind on this one as Kilmarnock took the lead on the 61st minute with Chishibola. He got the opener. He actually had a man sent off as well on the 63rd minute to put the game on its head, really, with Wotherspoon with the leveller, and O'Halloran snatched it in deep stoppage time. I think 4 minutes stoppage time, something like that. So a good win for my, I wouldn't say my boys, but my boys are Hibs. But I've got a soft spot for St Johnstone. They are managed by ex-Rover Callum Davis, and they also got ex-Rover in the lineup, Craig Conway on the wings, and also young striker Callum Hendry, who is, of course, the son of a legendary Rovers defender of yesteryear, Colin Hendry. But anyway, 2-1 win for Super Jays. 17 shots for them on the day, 5 on target, 1 corner and 9 fouls for them. As for the host, 11 shots for them, 4 on target, 11 corners, 10 fouls, 46% possession for the host, 54 for the visitors. 2-1 win is the score that matters there. Super Jays are up and at them. What has that done for them in the old situation in the table? That's actually projected them up to 7th. Kilmarnock just 1 spot beneath them in 8th take a look at the table later. Ross County, they lost to Dundee United, their first defeat of the campaign. Big win for Dundee United in the end. Powlett opened up the scoring for the visitors on the 40th minute. Leveller by Donaldson on the 65th minute. Clark with the winner on the 79th minute. 13 shots on the day for the visitors, 4 on target, 7 corners, 13 fouls. 12 shots on the day for Ross County, 2 on target, 5 corners, 13 fouls. Again, the hosts had more possession 53% with 47% for the visitors. But again, the number that matter really is the scoreline. 2-1 win in the end for Dundee United, and that puts them up to 4th in the table, 3 points off the top. That's right, goodness gracious me. Nice start to the season by Mickey Mellon, the governor at Dundee United. They're looking the part right now. They're looking the part. And I did say that in my overall predictions. I did say Dundee United will be in that top 6 come the end of the season. They're looking good, and they're doing bits as it stands. Into the later games. This was the late kickoff on Saturday. Hibs against Motherwell. Nothing to see here, boys. 0-0 in the end. First points dropped from Jack Ross and the boys at Hibs at Easter Road as well. 0-0. Again, well, actually, Motherwell dominate this game possession-wise and shots-wise. 12 shots on the day for Hibs. 2 on target. 17 on the day for Motherwell. 2 on target as well. 6 corners for the hosts. 10 for the visitors. 10 fouls as well for Hibernian. 17 for Motherwell. 43% possession as well for the Hibs, and of course 57% possession for the opposition. Again, 0-0. Yeah, it's a banana skin there. Motherwell again didn't start the season in tip-top form, but they're up at them now with I think back-to-back draws for them now. Hibs first points dropped, but they're still in the top 2 as it stands, and still unbeaten start to the season as well. So not too shabby in the end. You can't win them all, boys. You can't win them all, and of course you can't win them all, can you, Rangers? They can't beat Livingston away from home. 0-0 in the end. That's right. And a game which looks to be one-sided. 23 shots on the day for the visitors. 3 on target. Just 3 on target. That's where you're failing. Of course, Morelos still here. For how long? Of course, Lille spending money like it's going out of fashion over in Ligue 1. Bringing in a lot of hot property over the past few weeks. Will Morelos join them, or will he go somewhere else? Well, the transfer window is still quite a bit away, maybe 2 months away, so we're still this could drag out a little bit. Of course, I think we're all waiting for that first major transfer to happen. Maybe it's the Jadon Sancho one for Manchester United before it all falls into place, and then Morelos could be part of that. You just don't know. If I was a betting man, I think he'd go. I think he will go. But we'll see. But yeah, 0-0 on the day, 23 shots, only 3 on target, 9 corners for Rangers, 7 fouls, 2 shots on the day for Livingston, 1 on target, so that's a 50% success rate, you would think. No corners, 10 fouls as well. 22% possession for the hosts, 78 for the visitors. 0-0 final score. So this is what the situation does look like at the moment over in Scotland. Rangers are top of pops with 10 points. Hibs are second, of course, with 10 points. Goal difference separates the two sides. Ross County is a third. Dundee United are in fourth. St Mirren fifth. And, of course, Celtic are in sixth. 2 games in hand, though, of course, because of the old COVID down the front of the table. It is Hamilton. Aberdeen are in the playoff spot as it stands. And then Livingston sit above them with 2 points. Now, that, my friends... I should be in the piss and top corner. I should have been in the top corner. Goodness gracious me. Let me sort all that out. I'm not gonna record it again. You can do one. Let me just get up in that corner and try and fix it up. Fix it up, bitch. That's me. I'm just calling myself a bitch. You're not a bitch. Just hang tight. There we go, boys. I do apologise. Yeah, we're still finding our feet here with the new season and the new layout. So I do apologise for that. So I blocked off a lot of it, but. You know what? You got the gist. Now, here is the meat of the matter. It is time for the prediction league. Let's take a look at who is number 1 out in the stakes right now with the old prediction status. Now, just a reminder of the criteria. 0 to 1, you're in the shit-face gang this week. 2 to 3, you're in the straight-face club. 4 plus, if you get them all right, you're flipping tremendous. But, of course, you get the top banana, boys. You'll get the top banana. So, let's have a look at it then, shall we? The top section here are my predictions, just to show you. And I'm just too pissing big. That's what the wife says. 2 pissing big, cheeky. Sort it out, sir. You can't be saying that stuff. Yeah, I know. Get over there. So here we go, boys and girls. Here are my predictions at the top section here. Can we have a look at it? There's my predictions up here, and of course the real results are down the foot of the table. So I did pretty poop this week. I actually think I got none. Hamilton St Mirren, I went with a Hamilton victory, got that one wrong. I went with Kilmarnock over Super Jays, got that one wrong. I went with Ross County Dundee draw, that was wrong. One with the mighty Hibs as well, 2-0 in the end. That was wrong. And Livingston against Rangers, I got that one wrong. Realistically, in the real world, that would be a big shit face, gang. I get a proper turd for my emoji, but I'm not going to reward myself with that pleasure. So, yeah, but unfortunately, there's a bunch of you that are joining me as well. Of course, it was a bit of a nightmare. Of course, everybody should bank on Rangers getting a victory, especially against Livingston. No disrespect to Livingston, but yeah. So let's take a look. Chappers, you did poop. Just bear with it. There's a sea of red coming at you. Arlie-Ann Thompson did shit. Nathan Heaver did absolute gash. Mark Chapman again did gash. Bianca Muller, respect to you, my lady. You did very, very well. Very, very well. But you did poop as well. But she is a patron, so she gets a round of applause. Slav and Selt did shite. Shepherd, well done, sir. You also in the shit face gang. But you get a round of applause because I love you. I love you, sir. I love you. Ultra Murat, you did poop. Deepak the Great, gash. Joe Cook, stinking. Mr. Matt Ross, poop. Fernando Jose Gracias Garamond, shit. Vincent Hong did absolute poop. Mike Gallagher did absolute tosh. Shane O'Donnell did shite. Navariam Dembesta also did poop. Into the back end here, Roberto Hollis, gash. Cody Gaho, legend. Legendary predictor, but he did shit. Russell Frost, well done to you. Bit of yellow, sir. Bit of yellow, that's what we're talking about. Maximus, well done to you as well. Bit of yellow, finally, at long last. LG and Cow, well done to you, sir. You're in the poop face gang with me and the rest. James Bagwood did gash. We are QPR did absolute poop. Ilmic did also. Issa did shite. Game in Charlie, gash. Football Mapper, poop. Club Scales, gash. The Phantom, shit. Mr. Matt Gunner, well done. I don't know, you're not getting a... Let's detract the round applause because you're not a Patreon, so I'm just gonna say well done to you. Well done to you. Of course, Tergello did shit. Yannick Bustler, I think he is the predicting king for this week. I'll tell you that in a minute. And of course, right at the end there, Moritz Spilayetti did shit. That's right, boys and girls. So that is that. So we're going to take a look at the leaderboard for this past weekend. It's not very good reading, though. Yeah, a lot of boys not predicting this weekend. Oh, they just did absolute gash. Is my name in there? Yeah, I'm in there. Look, I got 0. But your leaders this week are Yannick Bustler, your main man. He is your prediction king for week 4. And a big shout out, of course, to the Patreon gang there. Frosty, Molnar, Caho, LG and Cow, and Shepherd is just squeezing in sight down the bottom there. So yeah, that's, of course, the week 4 leaderboard. But that doesn't really matter. It just gives you a bit of bragging rights this time around. Who is the current prediction king overall for the Scottish Premiership? Well, here it comes. Ooh, Alan Thompson, it's not you. Venom, it's not you. Slam and Selt, it's not you. Joel Cook, it's not you. Dirk, it's not you. Deepak the Great, you're not that great. It is Russell Frost, and of course Mike Gallagher, joint leaders at the moment. They have got themselves 12 of the, I don't know how many we've got, how many we've had so far. Predictions correct, a 63% success rate. And they rank in at number 1. Matt Gunner is in 3rd spot with 11 correct answers so far, 58% success rate. And Cody Cahoe's up in there in 4th spot with 10 alongside Il Michitino and also Issa, and we are QPR. That is your Power 5, boys and girls, as we enter match week number 5 as well. So that's it, my friends. We'll be back, of course, tomorrow. I'm not recording it yet. I'm not recording it tonight. It's been too much of a long weekend, so I'm going to record it tomorrow. The video for the Scottish Premiership week 5 will probably come either late Monday, early Tuesday. Of course, they've got League and in France launching as well this week, so make sure you stick around for that bad boy. Of course, still got the old Champions League, Europa League and all that kind of stuff happening on the channel. But until then, guys, give the video some love. I'll see you all very, very soon. Until then, be safe out there. Also, check out the description links to my other social platforms on there, Twitter, Facebook, and of course Patreon if you want to go that extra punch and become, the Dr. Cherry, whatever it is, for life. And all that jazz. And of course, check me out on Twitter, smash me up over there, follow me all over the place, boys and girls. Let's get this party started. Scottish football is the place to be, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.